No, it is. No, it is. No, it is. What do you want to do? You want to run here? Is that you watching your own thing?
It was.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
You give them much longer? Yeah.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and on the hill, Ranger Suarez.
Yeah.
But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
But you can live stream if you're on your
wants to
account.
perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy.
I'll stick with dynamics with that. They did the last one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay,
No different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Up the middle, Trey Turner gloves it, throws the first in time, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
One out, base is empty. That one ripped left field. Schwarber ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Sorry, Jeff.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 down, nobody on. Misses inside, and a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Down in order go the Blue Jays.
Oh, you're flying.
No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the... And we're back. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Chris Bassett.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time.
Yes. You don't have to tell me if I'm ready.
I know if you're ready.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. That'll make it out of here.
You could have jumped for it.
He's up to
R1 or L1
in the series. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on
Actually,
right-handed pitching and devours
that
one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Bryce Harper now in the box,
He's looking for
comes up empty with a swing there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And this is inside. That's off the mark. 2-1. And that's too high.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Sanchez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One
He
scores in
usually
the
might
inning
do
coming
it,
on
but I haven't
this
been left
solo
field
home
this
run. It's now 1-0.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, you just need to be.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, George Springer. Suarez back to work.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Marsh makes the play, and there's 1 down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. A little out front there as he swings through it. Barger goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Ernie Clement in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Muto collects, fires to first. Clement beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus.
They get the force, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains 1-0.
So there's the
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow. No. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And George makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. So here's the Phillies DH, Johan Rojas. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it is JT Realmuto. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Swings through the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. throw there.
You learned. What you learned.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big.
And he can't come up with it. And now it's Alec Bohm.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. 2 on, 1 out. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it stays there. 1 run across. They'll throw in. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add to
At least it wasn't a 3-run moment.
He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Stop the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You want to play a different game?
Late
Why
with the
not?
swing there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch
You don't
out.
have
The
to.
only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Puts a bunt down. Trey Turner at the plate. Strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
This one looks like trouble. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Bryce Harper. First time up was a pop out. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Springer sizing this one up, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
You don't
Back
have
here
to
in
do
Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning at the plate. Ali
You don't have
Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off.
Enough, boy.
Swing and a high fly ball.
Where
Well
the
struck.
fuck is that
Way
going?
back there. And it hits the fence.
The top of the wall.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
No. Run batted in.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a
To the
pitch
top
to
of the
drive
wall.
and just
Thought he was
stayed
going
through it
out.
nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Marsh makes the play. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Base knock right field. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 6-1. So man aboard. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Bichette over at first with one away. Nice grab. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But they pick up one
nice
run on the
fucking
RBI
double play.
single,
I did
and
not
this
think
is
that
now
was
a
gonna happen.
6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate.
Oh,
Kyle
True Warber.
Schwarber.
How you doing? You don't have to play this if you don't want to. Okay.
And that one fouled
Yes, I'm getting bored.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like.